Hello guys! Alright, today we are doing a type of content that I haven't done before, but it seems really fun to do, so let's do it. Today we are doing a episode review. More specifically, this is where I'm gonna watch a episode of Total Drama All Stars and share my honest opinion on it and explain details. Hope you enjoy it and let's get right into it. The episode that we are going to cover today is Total Drama All Stars episode 11, Sundae Muddy Sundae. So it's not a secret that during the last decade this episode got a lot of hate and many consider it to be the worst episode of the entire Total Drama series. But was it really that bad? Is there something good in this episode? Well, in today's video we are going to find out. Take your popcorn and let's begin the review. The episode begins on the Total Drama Island, where Gwen is coming back from her exile on the Bonnie Island. Unlike some other contestants who suffered a lot during their exiles, Gwen actually wasn't very bothered than it, so that's good. After this, Courtney comes to hug Gwen because she's happy to see her again, and the two of them are really happy together. Through this season, Gwen and Courtney finally conquered their differences and now they're friends again, after what happened to them in Total Drama World Tour. But you should remember this scene because this is probably the last time where Gwen and Courtney meet each other as close friends, because after this, the bad things happened. After this, in her confessional, Courtney reveals that she has a plan where she will take Scott to the final and the others are out, which includes Gwen as well. And I have to say, this is probably the worst plot twist in the Total Drama history. The entire reason why Gwen came back for Total Drama All Stars was because she wanted to work things out with Courtney. And now Courtney, she just betrays her. She was seemingly happy to be friends with Gwen again, but in this episode, she just blows it out. And everything is ruined. What was the point of them becoming friends again just to become enemies again? It's pointless, it's awful, it's just bad writing. Let's get back and let's review all of this. While the contestants prepare for the next challenge, Gwen and Courtney and Scott are happy to be together, but Mike and Zoe are suspicious of them. Well, Mike mostly because, as we all know in this season, he's possessed by Mal, his evil fifth personality, which isn't a horrible villain on my opinion, but as a villain it's just a bad idea. However, in all of the sudden, then Mike reveals Courtney's scheme, revealing that she secretly wanted to betray Gwen and Zoe and him, and she wanted to keep Scott to the final, and then everyone becomes mad at her. But this begs a big question. How exactly and when exactly did Mal get Courtney's scheme? Obviously, Courtney hid her scheme in her because she didn't want anyone to know about it, but then somehow and without explanation, Mal somehow got his hands on her. How? Well, this never got explained, so you better don't ask. Courtney becomes furious because everyone now doesn't trust her, but she knows that she must win today's challenge, so she rushes to it. After this, Chris comes and he explains today's challenge. Today's challenge is to make a ice cream sundae by doing some crazy challenges to do the recipe, like climbing a snow mountain and going to swamp and do some plant stuff, and I have to say this is an interesting idea for a challenge, but it seems really dangerous and ridiculous and it's not very impressive. Seriously, the challenges in this season are just ridiculous. Well, most of them, some were good, but you know what I mean, the challenges were just not very good. After the challenge is explained, all the contestants rushes to win. While the challenge is done, everyone are just so mad at Courtney that they doesn't even want to speak to her. And while doing that, there's a lot of drama between the contestants. Zoe asks Mike why did he reveal Courtney's scheme because that was a mean thing to do, but he responds that he did it because he wanted him and Zoe to be safe from elimination and because he wanted Zoe to win. But in reality, that is just a plan of Mal's big plan, which is so lame that I won't even explain it. Zoe is very suspicious on Mike because of Alejandro's last words before his elimination, and that the truth is in the hotel. Zoe wonders what does that mean and she's very suspicious on Mike, but right now she prefers to focus on the challenge. Yeah. While everyone are trying to win the challenge, Courtney is completely messed up because her strategy absolutely sucked. Scott feels betrayed and disappointed in Courtney, so he doesn't want to speak to her, while meanwhile Gwen is just furious at her. But I prefer something else. What if we just skip off these useless interactions between Gwen and Courtney and Scott and we just focus on the end? I know this is a episode review, but it's a really dull episode and everything is so messed up that I don't even wanna complain about it. So we're just moving to the important stuff. Courtney tries to apologize to Gwen for what almost happened, but Gwen, she's just so furious at Courtney that she doesn't even know to listen to her. But in all of the sudden, then Gwen does something smart. She tells Courtney that she will convince Zoe to vote Scott out with her help, but in behavior she wants Courtney to vote for herself to prove that she can be trusted. Courtney becomes really disappointed in this because she doesn't want to vote for herself cause that will probably cause her elimination, but that's a risk that she should take. After this, the contestants start to eat their sundaes. But surprisingly, we have plot holes. Courtney is unable to eat her sundae because it's all for ice cream, but in Total Drama World Tour it was revealed that she has a very strong stomach. Not only that, but also she can eat ice cream, but in Total Drama Action she said that she doesn't like lactose.
Seriously? Seriously?
And after this ridiculous challenge was over, Zoe wins immunity because she had the best sundae, and everyone wondering who to vote next. Well, obviously it's Courtney or Scott because, as I already said, they are the targets of this episode, but we're gonna find out now. While the elimination ceremony is done, the ones who are on the bottom two are Courtney and Scott. Scott because he doesn't have allies anymore, and Courtney because, as I already said, she did bad stuff in this episode. However, in all of the sudden it's been revealed that the one for elimination is Courtney. And despite everything that happened in this season, the fact that Courtney and Gwen became friends again just to become enemies again, and the fact that her relationship with Scott was just a pointless plot means that, after all, this is what Courtney was in this season, a move rig. And this is how the episode ends. And there was really nothing important about it. I have to say, it is really the worst episode of the season. And if not the worst episode of the entire series. I mean, my least favorite episode is probably Circling the Drain because of Damien's elimination from the reboot season 2, but this episode is just so messed up that I don't even know how to complain about it anymore. The episode was just mediocre, messed up, awful, dull. It was just so awful that I don't even know how to say it. The entire point of Courtney and Gwen in this season was for them to become friends again, but in this episode they just literally became enemies again for no explained reason and for really unclear point. This episode was just horribly written and I think that we should all probably just forget about it, because it was the worst episode of Total Drama. Well, there is guys, if you enjoyed today's video, I would really appreciate if you decide to like and subscribe. And if you would like to see more reviews in the future, write in the comments. Hope you to have enjoyed it and see you soon. Bye.